From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Alan Crone.
Hey neighbors, 14 in front of the hour. 60s now, 91 this afternoon. Sunshine, a few clouds. 70s mid-morning, lunch hour, lower 80s. High this afternoon, upper 80s, lower 90s. 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to be in the 80s. We'll be watching for showers and storms. Low probability early on this morning through the afternoon. However, this is what we're talking about tonight. 6, 7, 8 o'clock on the timeline. Here's 10, there's midnight, 2 a.m., 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So about the 8 to 9 o'clock time period, that's the window for our part of the state opening up. Highest probability for the metro would be around 10 o'clock until about 2. Notice that box is up there. That's indication of some severe weather threats. We may have a couple of leftovers still on the radar by this time tomorrow morning that are kind of rumbling through the area. And those will start to wind down pretty quickly after early Friday morning. So the actual chance for showers and storms, so we have likely, moderate, and slight. So we're basically those two darker shades of green, the moderate likely category. Later tonight will include a large chunk of real estate, especially Tulsa to the south. In terms of the severe weather threats, again, we talked about this a couple of minutes ago, but it's worth going over again. This is highly unusual for this time of the year to have a moderate risk of severe weather across central and western Oklahoma for this type of weather. Large hail, very large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, and then it will congeal into a storm complex and move generally from the northwest to the south and east. That's when it turns into a big wind machine and could produce 60, 70 mile per hour wind gust with the Boeing Echo. So Tulsa, we are included in the slight risk for severe storms. Then the enhanced area goes from Stillwater to Okemah, does include the McAllister area. Now, Friday, this is the severe weather risk for Friday. And there might be a shower or two, again, lingering Friday morning, Friday afternoon. Most of the severe weather will be either to the southeast of us or to the north and west. Then we have another storm system that will drop down Saturday night and pre-dawn Sunday. Storms will develop here in southern Kansas. Another complex of storms will drop down to the south. And already we just kind of have a blanket risk of severe weather that we're going to be going over as we get into the Saturday time period. So after we get through Saturday night and Sunday, it goes back to isolated storm chances into the early part of next week. So again, this is we'll go over the severe weather risk again for Sunday in a couple of minutes here. 66 right now in the Tulsa metro. Now back to today. Highs this afternoon. Temperatures upper 80s, lower 90s. Here's 5 o'clock. Storms are developing in the Panhandle. Supercell storms, large hail damaging winds. Tornado threats. And then by 8 o'clock, we have these storms that are nearing Oklahoma City and I-35, and then they get closer into our area. Here's 10 o'clock tonight, and these could be quite strong and severe, especially this area to the south-southwest of the Tulsa area. This could have 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts, very large hail damaging winds, and then showers and storms. Here's midnight. By the 2 and 3 o'clock time period, it starts to ease up, and then it moves out. This would be early Friday morning, a couple of leftovers with temperatures tomorrow morning would be in the 60s, and then highs tomorrow back into the upper 80s. So late tonight, pre-dawn tomorrow, late Saturday night, pre-dawn Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hello, summertime. We're getting back into the 90s.